Um, the first scenario that we consider was the effect of tariff. When the tariff, and nowadays we are talking too much about that one, have been implemented, what happened? So whether tariff, increasing tariff, going to reduce this informal logistics system, remove it, remove the position of the brokers or illicit or organized crime. So first of all, when the tariff is increasing, this is very clear that there is an immediate price hike. So demand is going to affected on the demand, but so when the cost of the imported goods that for the end user customer, which is usually lower quantity demanded are those products, and if the consumer are price sensitive, that is going to be the effective. Otherwise, if the good is relatively elastic, so it's like the luxury or non-essential goods, so demand can drop sharply. Demand depends what we are talking about, what type of product. Number of the porters. Number of the porters on the legal route, higher tariff can reduce overall trade volume, of course, and lowering the need of the porter in the formal market. But since the demand is there, especially demand for the essential product and the very high demanded I mean, like important goods. So that number of the porters from the formal system, they shift to the informal. When I said the shift to the informal means that shift to the smuggling and illicit supply chain. So there will be a shift from licit to the illicit supply chain and illicit activities. The volume of the good, as I said about the demand, tariff can increase the formal volume, and also there will be the total market volume depend again. We are talking about what type of product may be remain increase or remain the same or decrease, but profit margin, because is porters going to engage into the illicit supply chain, they may raise a little bit their wage and their fee, so that will be boosting their margin, and that is reduce the competition, and of course there would be a higher market price. We consider this is the effect of the tariff. So tariff is not the solution in order to make system a little bit more formalized. No, more make it in a formal way. Actually, make it more system shift to more informal and illicit way. The other scenario that we consider, the other policy shock that we consider was a sanction. Regarding a sanction, we saw that again a sanction is going to completely block the legal activity, licit activity. And in fact, regarding Iran case, Iran has a sanction, it still is under the sanction, and Kulbary playing a significant role of the for the end user, for consumer, to receive some product with the lower cost and original product, because some product cannot be imported to the country due to the sanction. So their sanction block the formal channel, definitely move totally to the illicit and informal challenge. Demand drop. Demand might be again similar case for the tariff, may drop for some products. Sorry, some products that are not luxury, for the luxury product, but again, it will get back, remain high for other sorts of products. And for the number of the porter, maybe they are going to lose some opportunity, but as soon as they see the demand again, they are going to work in this system again. And finally, something that people talking about the effect of the broker, or if we see the broker as a retail market, nowadays we see the effect of the the broker as a retail market, but they have been removed slowly because people have been, this porter have been involved into the social media and e-commerce platform. So we can basically consider that won't be a broker if the brokers are retail market retailers. But if the broker are organized crime that hire the porter to work for them, then again, if there will be a demand, so our analysis shows that the demand again, once the demand go up, um, at some point maybe the demand is disappear. But imagine if these people are involved in the trading the like drug or other illegal product. So might be if they see that there is a demand, they do a like personally, individually start to practice in this system because they already know the route, they already know the market, and they already know that from where they have to receive the supply. If they know this information, so the broker part role can be completely disappear, and these people leading the business and the market by themselves. I think we don't have that much time. We had a kind of pricing strategy, and we found that pricing is one of the strategy that the governments that can consider in order to control a little bit, combine this formal channel, keep it with an informal channel, keep it next to the formal channel, and have a safe, like respectful system work for everyone is the pricing strategy. So pricing strategy is the only strategy that does not allow the rise of number of the porter, the rise of the risk, the rise of the exploitation, the rise of the organized crime involvement, and a lot of other illicit activity. So these are some key insights. I think I mentioned all of them during the explanation that I had, and I'm sorry if it take too much time. So we are open with Michelle for any question or comment.